Howdy, boys, Chris, cats, and squirrels. So close, so welcome to the YouTube channel. Welcome back, and thank you guys for tuning in, and hopefully you're having a wonderful weekend, max and relaxing. And I gotta apologize, I missed a couple of days putting out videos, but somebody else has a bigger apology that is way more important than me, and that is your boy, Will Smith. Obviously, everybody and their mother and the rest of the world heard or knew about the Will Smith slap incident at the Oscars, where Chris Rock made a joke about his wife, Jada, and it didn't go over so well. Will Smith felt like he needed to support his wife, stand up for his wife, and slap for his wife. And it was his night to win the Oscar. He won the Oscar, lost the Oscar, went on an apology tour. And now, if you guys don't know this, Will Smith, at the end of the day, is a YouTuber. So he was always destined to make an apology video one way or another. And so over the weekend, he dropped one. And let's see what else he has to say. You know, for me, Will Smith, growing up with him, he was a hero in a way, an action star, a funny guy. He was on TV, he was in movies, he had music. And I was able to own like his music because he didn't swear in his music. He kept it clean. He was definitely somebody that everybody looked up to, and this was a moment of lost composure in front of way too many people. And to do something like that, it was just really out of character. So let's see what he says in this apology video. You know, he'll win people over. He's a good actor. He won an Oscar. The only reason I knew about the Oscars this year was because of him. The video already looks like it doesn't have the same type of saturation put in as his vlogs do. And it's titled, "It's Been a Minute." A little dramatic. Let's see how this goes. If there's a dog in this, he's pulling all the right strings. A few months I've been doing a lot of thinking and personal work. Yes, a lot of fair questions that I wanted to take some time to answer. That's not a bad idea. That's a level-headed approach, I'd say.
Why didn't you apologize to Chris in your acceptance speech?
He's sounding like a robot though right now when he's.
I was fogged out by that point.
Questions.
It's all fuzzy. I've reached out to Chris, and the message that came back is that he's not ready to talk, and when he is, he will reach out. So I will say to you, Chris, I apologize to you. My behavior was unacceptable, and I'm here whenever you're ready to talk.
I don't like how overly produced this is. Like, I'm just thinking in my producer directing mindset as he's making this apology. There's a guy in the background. All right, we need cam 1 to cam 2. Switch to cam 2. It just seems a little bit too overproduced for my liking. He's in a
I want to apologize
somewhere.
to Chris's mother. I saw an interview that Chris's mother did, and
looks like he's gonna go play.
You know,
golf.
that was one of the things about that moment. I just didn't realize, and you know, I wasn't thinking, but how many people got hurt in that moment. So I want to apologize to Chris's mother. I want to apologize to Chris's family, specifically Tony Rock. You know, we had a great relationship. You know, Tony Rock was my man, and this is probably irreparable. I spent the last 3 months replaying and understanding the nuances and the complexities of what happened in that moment. And I'm not going to try to unpack all of that right now, but I can say to all of you, there is no part of me that thinks that was the right way to behave in that moment. There's no part of me that thinks that's the optimal way to handle a feeling of disrespect or insults. After Jada rolled her eyes, did she tell you to do something? No. It's like, I made a choice on my own, from my own experiences, from my history with Chris. Jada had nothing to do with it. I'm sorry, babe. I'm gonna say
It's
sorry
still
to
crazy to
my
me. Sorry,
kids.
it's just still crazy to me that it's Will Smith that this all has happened to. He just seems like the last person in the industry. And I was watching his vlogs, not like those can't be staged and stuff, but a lot of it involves his family. And you get kind of a little bit of a bigger picture and see into his life a little bit more. And you can see kind of the character he is, how he presented himself, but it obviously was always in front of a camera. It was just crazy to see that type of Will Smith in front of a camera.
And my family for the heat that I brought on all of us. To all my fellow nominees, this is a community. It's like I won because you voted for me. And it really breaks my heart to have stolen and tarnished your moment. I can still see Questlove's eyes. It happened on Questlove's award, and it's like I'm sorry really isn't sufficient. What would you say to the people who looked up to you before the slap?
Facebook?
Or people who expressed
Twitter?
that you let them down? So there's two things. One, disappointing people is my central trauma. I hate when I let people down. So it hurts. It hurts me psychologically and emotionally to know I didn't live up to people's image and impression of me. And
I'll just say this: releasing After Earth was one thing. This is another level. People might not like some of his movies and how they went, but this is
the work I'm trying to do. Is I am deeply remorseful, and I'm trying to be remorseful without being ashamed of myself. Right? I'm human. And I made a mistake, and I'm trying not to think of myself as a piece of shit. So I would say to those people, I know it was confusing. I know it was shocking. But I promise you, I am deeply devoted and committed to putting light and love and joy into the world. And, if you hang on, I promise we'll be able to be friends again.
Fade to black. Chameleonaire. What's he up to these days? As far as apology videos go, do we rank it on a tier list? I think he did a pretty good job. It stinks that Will has to kind of apologize to some of these closer people or more personal people through a YouTube video. Ladies and gentlemen, with all that being said, with all of what he said, reacting to Will Smith's apology, because we've watched his slap, we might as well come full circle to the apology video. I do wish him well. I feel like the people that he honestly hurt the most were the people that were close to him, and Chris Rock and his family, friends, people around him that probably have like secondhand embarrassment. But time, as it always is, will heal this wound, this moment. It will definitely tarnish Will Smith's legacy for a while. And honestly, if people are really still like offended and continually holding Will Smith accountable for this act, then they should just kind of get over it, because I feel like eventually that's what this should just be. Just get over it. He made his apologies at this point. And as far as I know, Will Smith hasn't really done anything else wrong. So if it's somebody that deserves to get second chances, and in Hollywood you get like 9 lives and a few second chances and a few paid off. There's a lot more leeway. But Will Smith, in my eyes, hasn't really messed up all that much besides movie choices. So ladies and gentlemen, let me know what you think about all this. Are you over it? Are you getting over it? Do you accept Will Smith's apology? Let me know in the comments down below. I'll see you on the next one. Peace out. Shake 'em and bake 'em.